I'll show you a little bit about how it works. Okay, so we've got a calendar here. This is the Google embedded calendar that comes from the pest control service. They have a master calendar, and this is the one for the device. It has all of the events that are happening today for this pest technician. And the way he gets into it is he finds the job that he's at right now and loads it up. And we've got a map here of where it is and what work needs to be done. He verifies customer details, and then he sets the treatment that he's actually going to do. Right now we need to apply a certain agent, and we'll put that in, and that would be the active ingredient and the amount of the agent that they actually put into the property. It's a point that can be audited in the pest control industry. So we put details in. We can take pictures if we want. We can annotate pictures. We can, just to make our service clearer. And when we get to the end, we've got some guarantees we can attach. And when we get to the end, what we want to do is have the guy sign. And this is kind of his mark on the service that he just gave. And what we can do is send the job, and then that will go by email to the customer or to the office to be printed out and mailed. It goes to both places, and we can do credit cards online, no problem. So it's kind of a full-featured, and make sure that the guy gets all the details right with the customer and that he's asked all the questions. It came about just through an observation, a successful business that I know the owner of. I went in and looked at how it was actually being done. It was entirely manual, and the way that their contacts and customers were managed was strictly paper, and it's $1 million business right now. And I just thought it could be like a $10 million business without too much of a problem by taking that and making it electronic based as opposed to paper based. And then from that is a management application, and then the way for the mobile workforce to actually deliver the service using tablet based software. If a customer calls in for service, first thing we do is look them up. If they're not in the database, then we add them. Once we find them, we see their location on the Google map. We also have a Google Calendar integrated here where these colors correspond to the colors on the map. So every technician in this particular service company has a color. When we want to add a job, we just click on Add Job, then assign the date and time, which is today. Give it a fee. And then, because this is pest control, they have a shorthand and abbreviations for how they hook up their services in the field. In this case, we're going to kill some spiders. We have to have a contact phone number, and we have to select a technician. In this case, it shows the technician and where his other job is and where the proposed job is. So he might not be the best case, in which case we can dial through all the other technicians to see where they are. Probably Scott's going to be closest, so it makes sense for him to get it. And now, once we've got that happening, we can look at the calendar and see that we've got that job on the calendar set for today, July 29th. And if Scott's looking at his tablet, that job has now appeared on his calendar and is now in his queue for him to do on the tablet itself. He can actually execute the service in the field using the tablet. And that's basically it. So it's very simple. It's just using a website. If you've got a service company with a fleet of individuals in the field delivering your service, and you'd like them to deliver it more completely and effectively, I can help you out.